Hey guys, it's Thespo. Welcome back to Vintiquities. Today I have a big destash. I've been working on my studio and I took everything out and put everything back in and kind of purging some things because I just need to let go of some stuff. So I've been collecting for Alice in Wonderland theme for a long time and I've just decided to go ahead and let it go. So this is a huge destash. It's got a lot of one-of-kind or rare or vintage items in it. So if you're interested in Alice in Wonderland, this is going to be the kit for you. So we'll just get started here. So the first thing, we'll start with the books. I have included a little journal that I was working on, and I've got it. It's just kind of a eclectic journal. Eclectic. The inside has some florals. It's kind of a vintage inspired eclectic, a little bit of everything in it kind of thing. It would definitely end up being a great Alice in Wonderland journal. It's kind of, adventure and colors and all kinds of cool stuff in here. And I'm outside because it's brighter out here. And some stitching on that page. Little flip outs, lots of florals, pretty colors. There's two signatures. There's an antique birthday postcard. This one says the rabbit. And that's the back, so threw that in there. This is an antique book. It's called Victoria Through the Looking Glass, The Life of Lewis Carroll. So there's a lot of interesting things in here. If you're a Alice in Wonderland fan, you'll probably like this book just to read it because it has, a little bit of his life and times. This is pretty cool. This little map in here is very unique. Got Alice and the Queen. So this book was published in 1945. So it's got a few loose pages, but as far as I know, they're all in there. It does have some illustrations in here that were Lewis Carroll's very first sketches for the story. There's not a lot in here, but it's pretty interesting. It's an interesting read. It has, really cool book. So here we've got a late 50s to early 60s copy of Alice in Wonderland. I just love the colorful cover on there, and then it's got the white rabbit on the back. I think this would make a beautiful junk journal. Needs a little bit of repair work, but if you back that with some paper and glue them together, you're going to have a great little spine there, or even fabric, which I have included some in here. So this has some amazing illustrations in it, multicolored. I love the kind of the aging around the edges of the pages. So if you're going for a vintage style Alice in Wonderland book, this would be great. So lots of great stuff in here. Tons and tons of illustrations. So definitely worth that. So that's pretty cool. So here we've got a little papaya journal that says grow. Thought that kind of went with the theme. This one is a vintage children's classics book. It's got all kinds of stories and stuff in there, but the main section, like the main section in the book, has Alice in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass, and it has tons and tons of amazing graphics. Just gorgeous, gorgeous graphics. So lots and lots and lots. So that's Through the Looking Glass, and then you've got, you know, beautiful illustrations. So this is going to be amazing for a junk journal. There's going to be enough stuff in this kit that you could probably make 5 junk journals. Like, honestly, there are some great graphics and cool pieces in here. Beautiful Cheshire Cat. Absolutely gorgeous. So, and then there's other stories in here as well. So lots of great pages you can use for other junk journals and stuff too. So, okay, so here we've got a vintage chessboard, checkers board, whatever you want to call it. It's got some neat little graphics in the corners. I thought this would be cool to cut down the middle and make some covers for an Alice in Wonderland journal. But then I was thinking, you know, it might be cool to make like a wall hanging, like a mixed media wall hanging. Anyway, so I'm throwing that in as well. Then we've got some turquoise papers. I've got a partial graphic 45 scrapbook paper kit, and I've thrown a couple extra pages in here that I thought went with the theme very well. It has like lots of little hearts and stuff on it, and flowers. And then this one I thought was really cool. It's kind of subtle. And then the rest of these are like florals, and they have, you know, different color backing. Some of the pages have been used, but most of them that are left are still there. I think there's 2 pages that have been cut into. But I thought these would make a great, work really well for the theme. And those are inside there. And then here is a scrapbook page that I loved, the designs of. And then these are just some printables that I stuck in. These are they're not inkjet, they're laser jet. So, you know, they're not going to run, the colors aren't going to run. They're nice, bright, vivid colors. But they're just some pages that I printed off a long time ago to use in a Alice in Wonderland journal that I made for a swap. And okay, so we'll go on to this one. This is like a little scene builder, Alice in Wonderland. The box is pretty cool. Maybe you could repurpose that somehow. Let's see, let's turn it over. So that's what is included. I believe all the pieces are there. There may be a piece or 2 missing, but most of them are in there. So we got, you know, the Queen of Hearts and Drink Me bottle. These are nice, heavy, thick chipboard pieces. There's some pink flamingos. You got Absalom, Toad. You got Alice when she's starting to grow with her long neck. You know, you got just about everybody in here. Cheshire Cat, there's trees. You got your White Rabbit, and they have like a front and a back, which is pretty cute. I don't know if I showed you that. That was pretty cool. Yeah, there's just all kinds. There's a teapot and a mushroom, and you know, there's a couple of those things. There's the rose bush. So lots of really super cute pieces to use for junk journaling, or just use them as a little kit if you want. So there's that. Okay, and then we've got this little box here. This is an Alice in Wonderland themed box. It's got this little lady here. She's wearing her blue shirt with the white rabbit on it. There's another rabbit and a timepiece. And the edges have the little keys and birds and stuff on them. I thought that was really cute. Speaking of birds, chirpy chirp. This is actually a bento box, so you could use it for your lunch, or you could use it to keep your scraps in. So the top has lots of little pieces in it. These are some 3-dimensional embellishments by K & Company. I've had these forever. You're not going to find those anywhere. There's some little tags. These are some embroidery tags, but I thought with the roses they would make a great addition to Alice in Wonderland. We've got some little paper pieces. We've got some acetate pieces that are see-through. We've got a nice cool big paper pink flamingo there. Got a big three-dimensional rose. A couple of paper clips, and this is a little white Shrink-a-Dink that I created a long time ago. It's like the little tag in the Mad Hatter's hat, and you can, you know, add that as a charm. It's got a little hole in it. So that's the top. And then down in here, we've got some paper roses, some really pretty paper roses in pink and white. And then here, there's a lot of like different pieces. There's some acetate pieces that are printed. There's a bunch of paper pieces. You know, more acetate pieces. Lots of different paper pieces. Over here is a pocket watch that you can alter. Put some little, you know, glue some acetate over the top and the bottom. Create a little scene in there. Make a shaker, whatever you want to do with that. Here are some vintage playing cards. This is the Alice in Wonderland card deck. And it has this really amazing silhouette on the back of Alice, the White Rabbit, and the Mad Hatter with little trees and stuff. So cute. So here we got Alice and the Mushroom, Bill the Lizard, Alice's hand, the puppy, the cook, and the Queen in Court. So all kinds of really great pieces to create all kinds of, you know, Alice in Wonderland themed artworks. Alright, so, and I've included this new roll of ribbon. I thought that kind of went well with the theme. And then we get on to the pack of ephemera. This is a huge pack of ephemera. Okay, so here we've got a little girl riding a bicycle bookmark, and there's like a little tree, so I thought that was really cute. Here we've got some printouts. There's a couple of more of those little acetate pieces from that set. We've got some Alice book tags that you can, these are just printed on regular paper, but they're laser jet printed, so they're not going to go anywhere. You can add some cardstock to the back to make them a little stiffer. We got the Queen over here, or the Duchess, and I think there's also a little piece of, flamingo fabric in there that's been tea dyed. Thought that would make a cute page flag. Anyway, and then there's a whole bunch of these little hearts that I had cut out, and this stuff is kind of like, what do you call that stuff? Glassine. It's kind of, it feels like glassine, but it's pink. It's like a pale pink. So there's a bunch of hearts in there that I had cut out for when I was making my journal a long time ago. And we've got this little bag here. Got a vintage little coin purse. And inside is some vintage buttons. And the button holes are actually green. And then when you look at them from the inside, it reflects off of all of the edges. If you can see that, it looks really cool. So there's 4 of those. I just thought they kind of went with the floral theme, so those are in there. I've got these little wine charms, and they're like little pocket watches, and there's 4 different colors. I thought those went with the theme really well. You could take those and turn them into little page charms. We got some little straws. Again, the color scheme. This is the K & Company from all those little bits and pieces. I just included the packaging because it has a lot of great little graphics and stuff on there you could add, you know. So here we've got 2 really nice floral, big floral napkins. These are huge, monster napkins. So you got lots to work with there. Lots of projects. Cover a book with them. There's 2 of those. There's some like little paper ephemera. There's a cool little piece of antique lace. Here's some of that fabric that I used on the inside of that junk journal. It's a nice big piece of it. Be great for covering a journal or something. And there's a few scraps as well. So So we've got some different pieces of papers. We got some little printouts. This is kind of like a little pocket that you can glue to your page. It doesn't have a back, but it has like the lips on it. This was a vintage Wonderland postage stamp case that I found an image of online, and it just printed out and tea-dyed. There's Alice. So I've got a couple of cards here that says "Not all those who wander are lost," and it has kind of a raised design with like pink glitter and blue glitter. And it's just a little card with an envelope, and this one says "Make your own adventure." Again, it has like a glitter texture. It's just a good journaling card. Here's a pretty one as well. You know, thought that went very well with the seaside theme. Some little journaling cards. This is We're All Mad Here. A couple of printouts. There's some little designs here. These would make great journaling cards. This one says, this is a vintage card, Evanescence. Spirit of youth is delightful to observe. Thought that would go really well. Another one of those. A little ephemera piece here. Actually, these go with a different kit. I don't know how that one goes with this. I don't know how that made it into that kit, but okay. So here we got the Crown Perfumery. That's just a vintage printable and some little tags. I thought she kind of reminded me of Alice. She's got a little blue dress on. This is a little pocket that I made, and it's got stitched edges. It's got a little rabbit there, and these are just some pages that I threw in because I had printed these out a long time ago, and then I ended up not using them, so I thought you guys might like them, or whoever gets this might like them. So I've got these that I printed off as well. So here we've got some rub-on transfers. It's got the little teacups and the journal page, and you know, the roses and the butterflies and the birds. So I thought this would all, you know, you've got the hearts for the Queen of Hearts. Thought that went really well. Another piece of scrapbook paper. Throwing in some extra ephemera. Some more printed cards. These are some cards that were printed from a vintage set. Got all the little characters, and they're printed on tea-dyed paper. Some more journaling cards. This I thought was really pretty. Went with the designs. So here we've got, you know, a few other printables and things that I had printed out for mine a long time ago. I just threw in. There's some really great teacup printables. This one I thought was really pretty. There's 2 pages of that. Those would make good journal pages. Some more ephemera, some stickers. Here's some more napkins. There's one with blue swallows on it, and then this really pretty pink ones with kind of like this ruffled edge on one of the side. We got some more journaling cards. We got a whole package. Yep. We got a whole package of these. I think I'm just going to leave that out. I don't know. It kind of has a neat design on the back. I'll go ahead and include it. But so these are just there's a whole stack of vintage heart doilies. You don't see those every day. Not good quality. These are like, you know, like ours today are like thin and flimsy. These are like heavy duty, like thick embossed, really pretty pages here. So, or doilies here. You see they were 27 cents long time ago. Yeah. So here I've got some vintage playing cards. These are from 1971. These, you know, you don't see these. I've never seen these before. So I'm including those 2. I thought those go really well. You could cut them out and use the little cards, or, you know, use them for a page or something. Thought those were pretty cool. And here we've got some envelopes Lots of floral designs. Really cute. I love that the backs are decorated as well, so if you got an edge hanging over a a page, you still got a really nice decorated section. So there's that. There's another ephemera piece. These are some stickers. We've got some hearts and different things for journaling. This is a full page of butterfly floral business cards, perforated. You can just punch those out and use them for journal cards. This is a nice big long piece of really nicely done embroidery. This is from India. I did a swap with someone. They sent me this piece and I just have never used it because it was so pretty. But I think this would make a great spine for a couple of books maybe. Anyway, there's gold and pink and stuff. And then these are just some mermaid tattoos. I thought these would be cool just because of the designs and stuff. So, alright, so that's a lot of stuff. And hopefully somebody out there is going to enjoy this. So this set, because it has so many vintage items and, kind of really cool graphics and stuff, there's a lot of stuff in this set. This set is $40 plus shipping. If I do have this box that it all fits in, and if depending on where you're at, whatever's cheapest, this stuff is kind of heavy because it's got books and stuff, but I can put it in a large flat rate box, which is $19.20, or depending on where you're at in the US, the shipping could be less, if I just package it in on this. So my postal code is 72762, and this package weighs 9.5 pounds. So if you want to look and see what the postage is in, to your area, to see if you want to deal with the postage, that is up to you. Or if it's cheaper for the flat rate box of $19.20, you can do that too. Please do not send me messages asking me how much postage will be for this place or that place. Just go ahead and look that up real quick, and you can send me an email at curioboheme@gmail.com. CurioBoheme@gmail.com. And I can take Cash App or I can take PayPal. And lots of great stuff here. Just let me know if you're interested in purchasing this kit, huge kit. And I will see you guys in the next video. I will have 2 more kits coming up. I have a vintage Disney kit, which is a small kit. And then I have a Pride and Prejudice kit, a big Pride and Prejudice kit coming up too. So stay tuned for that one. I'll make those separate videos because that one's going to be long as well. So, alright, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!